Hi everyone, I'm back with some more curriculum picks. So last time I did my son's 5th grade curriculum picks. Today I'm going to do my daughter's 2nd grade and 4th grade curriculum picks. Usually I do 2 separate videos to keep the grades apart, but I'm low on time right now, and I know we're getting close to when everyone's starting their school year. I know we started this past Monday, but the charter date is not till the 15th. The reason why I started a little bit earlier is because in the beginning of October, we want to take a couple weeks of vacation. And so I'm just trying to make up for the days that I know will be missing around that time. But basically, I hope that anything that I talk about in here might stand out to you and be a good fit for your homeschool. And so, it's mostly going to be just focusing on their math and language arts. I talk more about their science and history in past videos, so I'll make sure to link those below. Those are our family subjects. So a lot of what I would talk about in those subjects have already been spoken on. And so I don't want to take up too much time in this video, and I'll just refer you back to those if you want to know all those details. So let's start with my 2nd grader. She is in math. She's working through the Good and the Beautiful level 1. So we didn't start this until like the mid-year of last year, which was her 1st grade year. And so she's still working through level 1. And then as soon as she finishes level 1, we'll move right into level 2. I don't really care that she's not on specific grade level. I don't want to push her too quickly, too fast, and have it just be a big mess. So she's working through level 1. She really likes that. She also does a little bit of math on Easy Peasy, all-in-one homeschool. If you know anything about us, I always talk about this website resource. We absolutely love it. A lot of what the math is just games, and then every so often maybe a worksheet or 2. But it's more just supplement. She also works through Khan Academy Kids, the app. She really likes that, and that touches on both math and language arts. And so it's just a quick 5 to 10 minutes a day. They take her through a couple lessons, and so that's also a great supplement that she uses for math and language arts. Moving into language arts, she is working through level 1 of Essentials in Writing. I don't know if we will continue this after level 1. We're still kind of new into it. So we'll see how it goes. But right now I'm just using the worksheets as supplements. She's focusing on, it's really just like spelling words and fitting the correct words into sentences at this point. So she's still really young. I don't think she needs this crazy, English learning, all of her, writing skills and her proper grammar. We're just focusing on, capitalization, punctuation. Again, she's working through spelling. She's still very new with all of this. So just going into 2nd grade, but I don't push them too quickly in English because I know eventually they'll just get all that. So she's in Essentials in Writing level 1. We'll see if we'll go into level 2. I haven't decided yet. She's also doing Winning with Writing, which again is still new. I had purchased this in the middle of last year, but we never even started it. So I'm starting her in that right now, and we'll see how that goes and whether she'll continue into the level 2 at the end of that. Another one that I plan to hopefully start is the Michael Clay Thompson, the Poodle series. I've talked about this before. We did the entire first Poodle book with last year she was in 3rd grade, but we did the entire book in 3rd grade, and we loved that, absolutely loved it. She just loves the story. It's just silly enough that it doesn't even totally make sense, but for her it made sense, and she was starting to really identify all the parts of speeches really well when given a sentence. And so this year I plan to review the first Poodle book with my now 4th grader, because I think they say that it can be like 1st through 3rd grade is the recommended age. Potentially, I could be wrong, don't quote me. But yeah, so this year we're going to review the very first book with my 4th grader, and then once they're caught up to the same part of the story, I think there's 4 books in the Poodle series, then they'll be doing this together, just them two. And I think it'll be great because they love to sit together and read together, and I think that doing that will be fun because the story is so silly and cute, and then they'll also start identifying their parts of speech together and doing all the writing assignments as well. So that is absolutely a hit. We've loved the Poodle series so far. That's pretty much it in her 2 core subjects, math and language arts. I won't talk about science too much, but we do Generation Genius and unit studies. So I'll refer you to a link that talks more in depth about what we'll be doing in those family subjects. And then also the same thing for history. We're working through Truth Quests and Hideaways in History, and that's doing really well. We also are focused on the 50 states, geography. We're probably more than halfway through the states by now. So we just do like a state a week. And then I'm also going to be starting, and I didn't talk about this in my son's video, so I will talk about it now, but we're starting Generations curriculum. I don't know if you've heard about this, but I just learned about it in the last year, and I finally went ahead and purchased a couple of their resources. So we're going to do the Taking the Americas for Jesus, and then once we finish that, because right now we're focused still in America, once we finish that, I plan to move into Taking the Middle East for Jesus, and then we'll expand into more of like a world geography. So I thought it'd be cool to just focus on North America, since that's what we're doing already, and then expand on that. So I'll let you know how we like that. We haven't even started it, but this week I do have it scheduled in to start. So I'll keep you posted on whether we like that. Yeah, that's it for my 2nd grader. Let's talk about my 4th grader. So for math, she does Apologia. She's still working through level 3 because same thing with my daughter. She started it mid-year last year, and it's gone really well. I think the reason she loves it the most is it's not like monotonous. It's not repetitive. There's not a ton of problems on one page. She can do, 4 to 6 problems per page, and she's understanding the concepts, and it's just not like busy work in the sense of like doing the same math problems over and over, which I don't even think is a bad thing. I think that math is a lot of repetitive and like memorizing and eventually doing it over and over again. But with this particular child, she hates that. She literally will throw a fit, and it's impossible to get through math. So ever since switching to Apologia, it's been really, really, really a good fit. So as soon as she finishes the 3rd level, we'll for sure be moving into the 4th level. She also supplements with Easy Peasy, and so that's another one that she likes. And then as far as language arts, she also has Essentials in Writing. She's in level 3. Again, it's a level lower than where she should be at, but it's okay. I don't push them. We're also going to be pairing it with the Poodle series like I spoke on. And then another thing I am throwing into every so often is the Beowulf Grammar program. So we've just finished the first week of it, and I think it was a hit. We were just focusing on nouns, which they both already know their nouns, but there was a couple fun little worksheets and like cut and paste activities to just like categorize like which type of noun is this? Is this a person, place, or thing? Is it an idea? I really like that they focused on the idea aspect of that, because I think that my girls finally realized, okay, what is an idea? It's not really something that you can, touch and hold and see, but it is a noun still. So I think that was really well laid out for them, and they got the 4 category. I can't even talk. I'm sorry. The 4 categories really well. So I would say week 1 was a success. With Beowulf's Grammar. Who is the publisher of that? I think it's Guest Hollow. So, and this is our first experience with any Guest Hollow curriculum. So, like I said, week 1 went really well. And then she's still working through her real world writing book. I talked about this in past videos. Her and my son do this on their separate levels, and that's always a fun one for her. She never gives me a hard time to complete those worksheets. Let's see what else in language arts. Of course, we'll be reading together. We'll do things related to reading. I really want to get through. We have a beautiful feat teaching character through literature. So that's my plan this year, is to get through the books that teach good character values. This is something that I think is very important. And I don't know, it can never be talked on enough, just the good character skills and, how to be a person that people want to be around. You don't want to grow up being rude and selfish and spoiled and bothersome, and just be someone who is like lovely to be around and helpful and kind and gentle and not quick to anger. And so I just really think that this year I want to focus a lot more on character, and just reading good books that have really good morals and character traits to, look up to and mimic in a way in your own life. So that's going to be our theme for this year, is just good character traits in our reading. I think that's it. I think history, we also touch on that in my son's video, so I'll link that below. Science, we talk about in that video as well. So go to those to know more about our family subjects. And yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, if I know I kind of raced through this quickly, and I think that is everything. So let me know if you have any comments, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.